Hello everyone, I'm Adrienne and that is Benji, and welcome to your Yoga PE. Today we're going to focus on the heart. So stand up nice and tall. And when you're ready, bring your hands to your heart. You can just place them right here on your heart center or over on your actual heart. And then take a second to close your eyes. If you feel comfortable or brave, you can close your eyes just for a second. And bring your attention to your heart. Notice how it feels to bring attention to your heart space. So the heart space in yoga kind of helps us connect to our emotions or our mood. And if you're not feeling really great or you're in a bad mood, that's totally okay. But the cool thing is, there are certain things we can do to help transform that, to change that mood. Or sometimes when we're not feeling well, there are things, and sometimes they're very little things that we can do to help ourselves feel better. So we're going to keep that in mind today. Take a deep breath in with your hands on your heart, and then when you exhale, go ahead and breathe out through the mouth like this. Now we call this the ocean breath because the exhale kind of sounds like the waves in the ocean, or if you've ever listened to a seashell, it kind of sounds like that. So let's try it again. Big inhale in through the nose and ocean breath. Good, now release the hands from the heart. Just bring your fingertips to your shoulders here. We're gonna inhale, bring the elbows forward and together, and then as you exhale, ocean breath, take the elbows to your sides and back and down. Let's put it together. Inhale, forward, up, and exhale, back, down. Inhale, forward, exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward, and exhale, back and down. Already starting to change my mood over here. Inhale, forward, and exhale, back and down. Now release your hands to your side, come into mountain pose. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna imagine the top of our head is the tip of the mountain, and the legs are really strong. Excellent. From here, you're gonna take the sides of them on your arms and you're going to bring them behind you. See if you can interlace your fingertips behind your back. Just see if you can do it. Excellent. Then inhale, look all the way up towards the sky, and exhale, bend your knees and see if you can keep your fingers interlaced. It's okay if you can't. You can just reach up towards the sky like this. But see if you can keep your fingers interlaced as you fold in towards your knees. Now shake the head yes, and nod the head no. And you can say it with me, yes, and nodding the head no. Awesome work. Now listen carefully. We're gonna squeeze the legs together, drop your bum, your hips back, and then release your hands so you're flying like an airplane. Excellent. Then if you have some space around you or on your yoga mat, you can stay nice and low and move your airplane around. You can do a pattern. If you know what that is, you can go for a little maybe figure 8 pattern. Maybe you go fast, super fast. Maybe you go slow, super slow. Awesome. Then come back to center and shake it off. All right, so we're gonna take the feet nice and wide here, and we're gonna squat again, and we're gonna bring our hands into a round shape as if we were holding a big basket. Excellent. Then we're gonna take one hand, we're gonna reach all the way up to one side. Imagine you're picking some fruit off of a tree. As you reach all the way up, you're gonna straighten the legs and then bring it back to center to put it in your basket. Then you're gonna go to the other side here, reach it all the way up and put it in your basket. You can also reach way beyond the trees and reach all the way up into the sky, grab a little piece of cloud, put it in, or reach all the way up to the sky, grab a little sunshine, a little light, and put it in your basket. Here we go. Nice and slow here to start. And then once you feel like you have this down, you can start to speed it up. Grabbing an apple, putting it in the basket. Maybe you grab a little bit of a rainbow up in the sky, bring it into your basket. See if you can go a little faster, and a little faster, and one more time, a little faster, and then here we go. Go ahead and release your basket, come back to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in, and ocean breath. Awesome. From here, we're gonna slowly come into a downward facing dog. So you'll bend your knees, come through your forward fold, and we're gonna walk the hands out in front. So the hips are up high, the knees are bent here, and in fact, you can bend one knee and then the other, going a little back and forth. Now think about a dog. The tail, your tail now is up in the air. And think about a dog. What kind of sound does the dog make? Maybe you make that sound now to fully embody your downward facing dog. Excellent. Then you're gonna bend your knees and you're gonna wag your tail from left to right. We're getting our hearts above our heads here. This is called an inversion. So good for the body. All right, wag your tail for 3. Wag your tail for 2. You're doing awesome. Wag your tail for 1. Then slowly walk your feet back to center. Squeeze the legs together and roll back up into your mountain. Now, notice how you feel when you go from downward facing dog to standing up tall in mountain. Bring your hands back to your heart and see if you can notice anything different. See if you can feel your heartbeat. Sometimes it helps me to close my eyes to really try to find my own heartbeat. Awesome. Release the hands, step the feet nice and wide. Benji woke up from his nap. What's up, dude? Welcome. All right, so this is one of my favorite things to do in yoga. It totally helps me get out of a bad mood and into a more pleasant state. So we're gonna bring the feet wide. You're gonna lift your heart, and we're gonna start with soft knees here. We're gonna start by just sending the arms to one side and then the other. That's it. One side and then the other. Soft bend in the knees, we start to pick it up. Now, I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. There's a little bit of a booty smack in this move. So you can smack your own booty, move your hips a little, have some fun with it. If it makes you laugh, that's all good. Smile, in fact, it's encouraged. Giggle, laugh it up. Here we go, picking up speed here. And maybe getting a little faster, and a little faster, and a little faster. And then here we go for 3. Keep it going for 2, and for 1. Now, if you had a lot of fun there, awesome, but now see how fast you can come back to mountain pose. Bring your hands to your heart and control your breath. Deep breath in, long breath out. All right. Our final pose is called tree pose. Some of you might know it. You're gonna stand on your left leg and you're gonna turn your right leg out right on your ankle here. Keep your hands at your heart, or you can even bring them into this shape here for more stability. Hands at the heart, and one leg is turned out and one leg is straight, strong. Some of you may know you can bring the foot up a little higher. You can even grab that ankle and bring it all the way up towards your center. But any variation is fine. Wherever you are, hold onto your balance, focus on something with your eyes in front of you, and then grow your branches, nice and slow. Growing your branches, reach, 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 reach. And then allow your leaves to fall nice and slow. Release that leg that was up, switch it out and take it to the other side. So we're gonna stand nice and tall. And that opposite leg open through the other side. Stand up tall here. Hands at the heart. Find your focus and grow your branches. This is the last bit, so focus, focus, focus. Lift your heart up towards the sky here. And if you fall, do not worry, that is part of the process here. And luckily, the ground is always there to catch you. I actually really like a falling tree. I feel like it's really creative, personally. Once you feel like you've grown your branches to the max capacity, then release. Imagine your leaves falling, 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 falling. Awesome. Come back to mountain pose, which is where we will close out today. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Thank you so much for joining me and Benji today. We will see you next time.